Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah. Koholoim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kahadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, THRUU well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. I just want to say the water to the Akim and Akhwa that's out here sincerely keeping the laws and statutes and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawak. It's coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And I'm going to play this short video, and it says, warning, the following video contains images that some viewers may find upsetting. And, hey, now, how's it going? It's for, just want to throw that fair use copyright disclaimer 1976 out there. This is for educational purposes only, but it says, man digs up sister's body after bank asks for proof of death. Now, this is not in America, but it's just crazy. The loops and hoops and all this other shit you have to do, for, to have certain things done, man, especially here in the Americas. I can remember, just trying to, damn it, was it COVID-19? It was one of them. Because I never even used, the services of basically unemployment. But I'm like, shit, hell, I've been working forever. I put into this shit for decades. I got the paperwork. I got everything that I needed from the employer. They got the employer's ID number, all this, that, and the third. Man, them motherfuckers put me through everything, man, to get that money, man. I had to get motherfucking, send a copy of fucking birth certificate, all kinds of shit. If you don't have, and just so happened, my dad, he had ordered us all some, my brothers and sisters some years back, and he kept them in his safe. And just so happened he had an extra one, because I didn't know where the fuck my original went, but he had went to this building, downtown or whatever, and got everything done. And he was like, fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna get copies of all of them, birth certificates, and I'm gonna put them in my safe. And just so happened he was able to, give me a copy of one. And I sent the shit in, and I still kind of like just gave up, because had I just needed the money right off, like how I was supposed to get it, I'd have been fucked, But eventually they ended up, releasing the funds, but they put me through a lot, man, to get that money, man. And they was talking about what, with COVID-19, they had all that fraud and shit like that. So I get it, but at the same time too, I had everything that was official, you know what I'm saying, right off the jump. Then I had to go that extra length to prove who I was, and just so happened, had I not had it. Anyway, let's play the video. We'll grab a couple of scriptures, man. I'm just out for a little walk. So let's play the video. So it says a villager in India carried his sister's corpse to the bank to prove that she wasn't alive. Like, hey, I'm telling you, I don't know why I don't know what he was, what it entailed. I don't know if it was him supposedly, I don't know, shit, trying to get, I don't fucking know, things basically handed over to him as far as inheritance, whatever the case may be. But this right here, yeah, that's taking it a little bit far. But over there in India, them some wild ass people over there, man. That's a wild place. I work with some of these people. These people, they have some really dark ass spirits on them, man. Real dark spirits. I can just see it on them. You know what I'm saying? But let's play the rest. So imagine that, man. Imagine that. So lucky I'm out here kind of walking. But anyway, man, and this is a very wicked ass place, bro. It really is. Oh, it's a lot. Let me get that when the righteous are in authority. Because they should have had a better way than that, man. But obviously he didn't understand what they were saying. But still, I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of weird, you know, that you would go and you know, do something to that extent. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Let's get that Proverbs chapter 22 verse. No, Salakia 29 verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked bear through, the people mourn. So you have the ultimate wicked, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. But then you have these other governments, you know, and they're supposed to, like I'm trying to think how that one scripture is worded. But they're supposed to be these men that are empowered, because the Lord placed these men in power. He actually placed these men in these positions of power. These presidents, these kings, these dignitaries, or whatever. And you know, it's just abuse throughout the entire globe. So when the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, when we go back into power, you know, things are gonna be balanced back out. Yeah, we're gonna rule with tyranny, so to speak, but you know, things are gonna be back on a righteous level. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau, he has really fucked this place up. And again, a lot of those banks, they're pretty much ran by, you know what I'm saying, the international, you know, these elite bankers, you know, the Rothschilds and whoever the hell else. And that system is set up throughout the world. So when it comes to, you know, dealing with banking, you're really dealing with Esau. It don't make no difference really where you go. You know, a lot of these places, they have their own currency, but in the long run, it's still falling back on Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, fucking with everybody, man. You got to go through. This man then went and dug his damn sister up, man, and brought her to the bank to prove that she was dead. That's crazy work right there, bro. Because you think, well, I don't know. I guess he must not have understood. But still, you think that he can't be that goddamn stupid, you know, to go and dig up her damn body. You know, you think he would have been able to go and get a report of it of some sort. The local coroner, or, you know, somebody knows she knew her ass was dead. You know? But again, I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to get out of there. If she had an inheritance or whatever, or, you know, whatever she owned was supposedly been falling back on him. But, you know, again, you know, I just seen this. It's just the difficulties that Esau, you know, or this system puts you through to do simple, basic shit. And this is why, too, a lot of people are going to take that mark of the Beauty and the Beast. They're going to take that chip, man, because that's going to be Esau's way of saying, okay, now this is the easy way. You know, this will make everything all easy. We'll know everything. You just take this micro, and everything will be just fine. You'll be in and out within seconds. You know, all that waiting. You got to wait 2 weeks for some shit to come in the mail. You know, a damn Social Security card, a new birth certificate. You know, you got to go through all these loops, stand in these long ass lines in these government buildings and try and do shit like that. That shit is tedious. That shit is tedious, bro. Just going to the court and trying to fight a ticket, bro. That shit is tedious as hell. In this old ass building. Anyway, but yeah, man, this is where it's at in the world, man. This is where it's at. And again, look for Esau to try and make everything simple. He's going to come with the easiest shit. He's going to make this shit simple. He's going to come. The scripture says to never trust thine enemy. Let me get that real quick. Just a little quick hit. Because I seen this earlier and I kind of just zoomed on past it. Like, nah, that shit can't be real. I know goddamn well. Nigga ain't went and dug nobody up to prove the death. But hey, this shit, he actually done that shit. Okay, but into the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, For like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So he's gonna go humbling, he's gonna go crouching, telling you about how, speed is everything. It's gonna make your life everything gonna be more convenient. You're gonna be able to be in and out, and people are very impatient these days. That's gonna play in on that. Esau has turned the people up on the point of, just getting services so quick that when they don't get it, they act like big ass fucking kids, man. Motherfucker would be in a drive-through for 2 minutes more than he think he should be, and he'll jump through that fucking window, man. I mean, even when you think about it, a drive-through, that's a whole nother level of, I want my shit right now. I want it now. You know what I'm saying? That microwave shit. Matter of fact, I was kicking it with somebody yesterday, a chick, and we was talking about going to get some food from somewhere or whatever. I'm like, well, shit, you ain't got nothing in the crib. She's like, yeah, but I don't feel like cooking. I'm like, you about to go waste gas as far as this fucking gas. This gas is at damn near $5 a fucking gallon. You about to go sit in a drive-through because she was going to get some food for supposedly her and her baby. I'm like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, shit, it don't take that long to go into the kitchen and just whip something up. And you'll save some money. This should be a lot more nutritional, or, at least a lot, even though we're eating our bread to foul amongst the Gentiles. But she could have went off in there and whipped something up that would have been better than that fucking ultra-processed fucking fast food shit. But nope, that's what she wanted to do, and that's what she done. I was like, hey, what the fuck? Yeah, you go for it. Ain't no thing to me. But that's the thing with Esau. He's gonna try and make things seem, give you that convenient. He's gonna come as with it being convenient for you. It's gonna be easier for you. That's always Esau's that's his playbook forever. He's never going past that playbook. And nobody, people question it, but it's like it's nothing you can do. He's in fucking power. So he can push it, even though he's being wicked as hell. He'll give you that same song and dance every single time, even though he's a bullshitter. You know that he's bullshitting. You know that it's all about bullshit. But you still had to accept it because why? He's the one that's in power. He's not gonna straight outright tell you, okay, I'm a fucking thief. But you can expect it, but you already know he's gonna rip you off. So I'm ending out there, man. I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashal on the Bible Ball.